Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Noah Berggren joins us now.
That scene really caught me. That was beautiful out there. What a great evening out there today.
We've finally got a front on the way.
Good.
It's going to feel amazing this weekend.
But which gets here first? Sara or the front?
John, don't spoil it. There's the view tonight. And thankfully, we've got still about a week till Sara's impact would be felt here in Central Florida. Nice breeze. You see the Daytona cam, though. I mean, there's no beach again. Onshore flow. We've had a lot of erosion that's just kind of built up over time with this really strong east wind the last several weeks. Temperatures now are in the mid-70s. The radar is pretty quiet. Sustained winds are from the east up to 20 miles an hour. The sustained wind gusts are up to 25, 30 on the beaches. Here's our front across the northern tier. It's on its way. We're not going to get in the 40s, obviously, but we'll get into the 50s. So tomorrow, here's 8 p.m. Like today during the day, then here comes our front. Maybe a couple of showers overnight tomorrow night into early Friday morning. There's the front. Winds switch to the north. Very dry air comes in between this low off the Carolinas, high over the Midwest. Look at all the clear air that filters into Florida by Friday night. Trust me when I tell you the weekend, oh so nice. Make some plans to get outside. All right, temperatures Sunday morning, mid to high 60s on the beaches. Low 50s Ocala, Gainesville, the typical spread based on where you are. But again, the humidity will be so much lower this weekend. All right, we've got to do this. I hate to do it with you. Talk to tropics this late in the season. We now have potential Tropical Cyclone 19. In English, they issue cones and advisories now a little bit ahead of when it officially becomes a named storm. We expect it to become Tropical Storm Sara either tonight or tomorrow morning. Now, a couple of things about this cone. Remember, the cone tells you where the center may go. Example, if the center ends up over here on the right side, even if the center is just right here, you're talking about the difference in intensity between a strong or major hurricane and a depression and even weaker over Honduras. So it's going to move west, it'll intensify, then the data is all over the place. Some of the data pushes this into Honduras, then bounces it back over here. Some of the data pushes it over here and it sits and spins like the GFS has done the last few days, then this becomes a major hurricane. So intensity-wise, there is a large delta, a large spread in what may occur this weekend. So don't be shocked if in the next few days there's immense changes up or down, more likely up if it changes in terms of intensity based on where the center is off the coast of Honduras, and then it starts to lift north. So regardless of that uncertainty, whatever it becomes, you see here, it's pretty likely is going to come at us the middle of next week, as virtually every model indicates a path towards Florida by the middle part of next week. So whether it's a tropical storm wind here, a depression, a remnant low, or a hurricane, all of which remain possible. And I didn't really have to change these graphics much because from yesterday, it still tells the story. Less time over water, stronger storm, comes at Florida as a major system. Yesterday, it looked like 1 was a little more likely. Now it looks like 2 is a little more likely, but let's take a step back here and have perspective. We've seen this story a bazillion times in forecasting where the data, windshield wiper effects, it goes one way, then it bounces back the other way. So yesterday, this looked like it was more likely. 1, today it's 2. Either way, it would be about Wednesday of next week that even if it's a tropical depression or a storm, there's a front coming in. There could be a lot of rain, which obviously how saturated the ground is after what we had with Milton in Central Florida, the St. Johns. Even if we got several inches of rain and 40, 50 mile an hour winds, the rain could be a huge impact to us the middle of next week, and you see that they're reflected on Wednesday. So cold front Friday, beautiful for the weekend, and I know it's a tricky forecast, but just got to be patient here. There's still a lot to be ironed out with just how Sara is going to impact Florida the middle of next week.